What's going on, everyone? CJ back here with another episode of the Madden 23 Cupcake Relocation Franchise. So, let's talk about last week. I don't want to talk about last week, but we got to talk about last week. So last week, yes, we suffered our second loss of the season to the Denver Broncos in Denver at Empower Field. 45-19 was your final. That was a game. It was a game. That's about all I can say about it. I thought that we looked really good in the first half. We had some really good plays. We were actually, in it for most of the first half. And then if you watch that episode, all I can say is, if you know, you know. Something happened in that episode. We're not going to talk about it, but in case you didn't see it, I will link that episode at the end of this video. And here is just something to jog your memory. So it, again, it's kind of a frustrating loss, but our offense still looked rather decent, and I think that answered our early season question of where the big hole is in this team. It's our defense. Our defense is getting torched, specifically our secondary. Dick LeCounte playing very soft so far this season, making some very limp tackles, to say the least. And our corners just getting cooked. Our linebackers, when they have to play coverage, they're not playing great coverage. So I think that it's very obvious that defense is going to have to be a huge focus of this game. So the first thing that I want to do, I have some staff points built up now. I want to dump some of these staff points into defense. So one of the main things that I want to get is the additional focus player slot. Those cost a little bit, but for right now, we have to do something on this defense, or else doesn't matter how many points we put up, we're going to lose every single game. I don't want to lose every single game. So let's go ahead and seen that before. It costs 16 staff points. It's going to boost play rec for corners by 2. Corners, one of our big areas of opportunity. Let's also go ahead and get hot pursuit. Boost pursuit by cornerbacks for 1. So maybe, we won't get beat as much, and if we do get beat, maybe we'll be able to catch up a little bit. So that should at least do something to our defense in the meantime. I don't know if it will, but hey, it can't hurt, right? This week we travel to Chicago. We're going to play the Bears and Justin Fields in Soldier Field. This game I actually feel pretty good about. The Bears are not that great, and I feel like if we really focus, we really buckle down, we might be able to get our first dub of the season. So I did favorite a couple players. Damon Sanders, we talked about him in the last episode. The only quarterback right now projected to go in the first or maybe second round. Every other QB below Damon Sanders we have one day 3, and the rest are all UDFAs. So the quarterback class is weak. Now Damon Sanders, 5'11", out of UAB, which is the University of Alabama, Birmingham. The Blazers, not really a highly scouted college. Fun fact about UAB, only 14 players have ever been drafted since 1991 to come out of UAB. Most notably, Roddy White. I'm sure you guys remember him. He was the 22nd pick of the Atlanta Falcons back in 2012, Pro Bowl wide receiver. But not many players come out of University of Alabama, Birmingham. So Damon Sanders, 5'11". I don't like the size. Kind of reminds me of a Baker Mayfield type of build. He is only 21. His player notes, he says he will take calculated risks as a passer. Beautiful spiral on all his passes. I do like that. Not a big fan of gets rid of the ball at the first sign of pressure. But, if we're playing the game, it's not the CPU playing, that probably won't affect us too much. Does well to avoid sacks by throwing the ball away. Loves to run and play outside of the structure. Could be a scrambler archetype, and fast over the top motion. So solid to good throw power. Not a huge fan of that, but everything else, he seems to be a pretty solid athlete. Good to great strength, good to great speed, Great to elite jumping. Who cares for a quarterback? But still, it's nice to see. And then so far, we know he has A, play action, A, under pressure, and B, deep accuracy. So is Damon Sanders the real deal? I don't know, but I also like this corner, Keegan McGriff, projected to go first to second round. He is 6'2", 186 pounds, out of Clemson, the Tigers. And we know he has A, catching. We know he has B, man coverage. Struggles to find the ball in the air. Not really too keen on that, but you know, his traits look good. He has good to great speed and great to elite jumping. I love to see that in a corner. We know he has A, catching, which I love, B, man coverage, which is awesome, and B, tackle. So Keegan McGriff, you know, our corner class, or I'm sorry, our corner depth chart is not looking very good. We have Jackrabbit Jenkins, who's getting cooked like he's on a George Foreman grill right now. Tavier Thomas is injured, and then, you know, Troy Pride, Javelin Goodry, Channing Stribling. It's not looking good. So one of my favorite early players so far is Jalen Burnett. Now, he's 6'3", 304 from Vanderbilt. Physical player who delivers bone-crushing hits, so he has the big hitter trait. Loves to utilize spin as a counter move, means he has the spin trait. Swift over-the-arm move in his arsenal. Will utilize power and leverage to bull rush through pass protectors, the bull rusher traits. And, you know, pretty decent athlete, nothing crazy, but his skills: A, power moves, A, tackle, B, awareness. Initial scouting on Jalen Burnett has me extremely interested. And defensive tackle, we are not getting any pressure so far. So Jalen Burnett could be, you know, somebody that we really go after in the draft. I also have some ends in here that I liked a lot. Some more corners. I only scouted a few positions. I scouted ends, D tackles, corners, Damon Sanders, and then wide receiver Jimmy McCain, who is projected right now to go #1 pick. Now, I like Jimmy McCain a lot. 6'4". You love to see that for a wide receiver. 218 pounds, 21 years old, out of Washington. A, catch in traffic, A, release, good to great speed, great to elite strength, good to great jumping. He might be the real deal. A, catch in traffic, A, release, B, medium route running. So I am going to be, and let's face it, depending on how our season goes, we might have the #1 overall pick, and we also have Cleveland's first round pick too. So Jimmy McCain, very intriguing. Now, I am going to take a look at the trade block. Remember, we can make 2 trades before the trade deadline. So far, it's been tough sledding for us, so I'm really curious to see who's still on the trade block, and I'm going to be looking to make a move today. You know, I got to be honest with you. So let's take a look at the trade block here. QB, don't care. Sam Darnold, no. Tony Pollard, you know, he could be a viable option. AJ Dillon, also very good player, really good power back in Green Bay. Cam Akers, you know, I mentioned this in the first episode. Jamal Williams. Madden, like, when a team has 2 really good running backs, they look to trade one of them because they don't understand that you can utilize 2 really good running backs. But nonetheless, let's take a look here. Fullback, don't care. Wide receiver, Kendrick Bourne is a really good player for the Pats, but, you know, I'm be honest with you, I'm really looking to add somebody to the defense. Now, I am very intrigued by this. Javon Hargrave is on the trade block. He is a 79 rated player, 29 years old. He's getting a little bit long in the teeth, but, you know, Javon Hargrave has been a really good player. He was the 3rd round pick of Pittsburgh back in 2016, and he did have that Pro Bowl season with the Eagles back in 2021. Had 7.5 sacks. I'm going to take a look at Javon Hargrave and just kind of test the waters a little bit, so to speak. I want to see how high Philadelphia values him. So let's just try to throw a 3rd round pick at him to kind of get things started. I highly doubt this will go through, but yeah, I mean, but I'll tell you this much, it's not too far away. Yellow interest. Now, we don't really have any players, you know, that have that much trade stock, so we're probably going to be looking to trade for picks. Let's offer a 2023 round 3 and a 24 round 4. Probably won't get it done. I stand corrected. So, done deal. We have our first trade of the season. Super excited. He will be an instant starter, Javon Hargrave, 2021 Pro Bowl player with the Eagles. He will be joining the Cupcake Texans. Welcome aboard, Javon Hargrave. You're in for a long season, my friend, but it's going to be fun. We're going to go ahead and adjust him right away to be our starter. I don't want Danny Shelton, Holly Jolly, Mr. DeMarcus Christmas. They haven't been getting it done for us. So we're going to put Javon Hargrave at the top of the depth chart. And look at that. We have our first non-normal dev player on our team. Javon Hargrave is star dev. I guess you can count Kenyon Green. He has hidden dev, so he's at least star. But we have our first true star player. I love to see that. There was way too much bronze or orange or brown doo-doo colored dev traits in here. Now we have Javon Hargrave. So this is super exciting. I'm very, very pleased with that trade. I think it was a good choice to go with defense. So I'm gonna take a gamble here. We're gonna go 20 points or less. You guys have seen the score on the last 2 games. If not, go back and watch those videos. I'll link the playlist at the end. We haven't come anywhere close to allowing 20 points. So if we can do this, that will be a huge step up for us. And, you know, I don't know why, but I woke up feeling confident today. So let's see if we can get it going. Also, too, I just realized this. So through 3 weeks, Cameron freaking Newton, 3rd in the league in passing yards, 667. So gonna skim through the Bears roster here real quick. I'm not gonna take a whole lot of time on this, but you know, we have Justin Fields. We all know about Justin Fields. First round pick of the 2021 draft, pick number 11 from the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Bruh.
Our man Kyle Allen. Hey, I roasted him in the first episode. I said, no one's going to pick you up in free agency. And there he is, staring me right in the face. What's up, Kyle? Hopefully everything's been going good. We haven't missed you too much. David Montgomery, really good back. Khalil Herbert, he's better than a 76 overall. I'm sure, you know, by the time the next update comes around, they're going to make him higher. But Khalil Herbert, really good back. Kari Blossingame will be their fullback. Wide receiver, Darnell Mooney. This wide receiving core is just about as bad as ours. Darnell Mooney, Byron Pringle, Dante Pettis, N'Keal Harry, Velus Jones Jr., and Equanimous St. Brown, former Packer. Not really a very strong receiving core. Cole Kmet, good tight end. Ryan Griffin backing him up. On the tackles, we have, Laramie Tunsil, another player that we had to cut in episode 1. Laramie, we miss you, buddy. We need you. Now he rejoined his old buddy Kyle Allen, and he's a member of the Chicago Bears. Braxton Jones will be his backup. Cody Whitehair, a really good guard. He's injured, will not play. Dakota Dozier, injured, will not play. So, Jatiri Carter, will he get the start? You know, or will they shift somebody around? Who knows? Lucas Patrick is their center. Sam Mustipher. Wow, I just realized, you guys know the movie A Few Good Men. He reminds me of Lance Corporal Dawson. If you get that reference and you know that movie, tell me if you agree in the comments down there. But that is Lance Corporal Dawson. Let's hope that the Bears are not issuing a code red on us today. Tevin Jenkins is the right guard. Right tackle on the other side, Riley Reif and Mike Remmers. Trevis Gibson, good up-and-coming player. He's their starting left end, 2-year player from Tulsa. Dominique Robinson backing him up. Robert Quinn is still on this team. We all know he got traded in real life to the Eagles. They sent him to Philly for a 4th-round pick. And then, you know, when that happened, Roquan Smith was very emotional, and then he got traded a week later to the Ravens for a 2nd-round pick, a 5th-round pick, and some other linebacker, AJ Klein, I think. So we're still going to have to deal with those players today, even though they got shipped in real life. So Justin Jones, D-tackle, Angelo Blackson backing him up. There is Mr. Smith. Kind of wish that he was traded in this game because he could have a big day, but we'll see. Alexander Johnson, Nicholas Morrow, middle linebacker. Wow, Blake Cashman, another player we cut. So we have 3 players that were on our team in episode 1. So instant revenge game. We got to step up now, guys. We have to show these guys that they missed out on being part of something great. I don't know, but Blake Cashman on the right side. Cornerback Jalen Johnson, very good player. We've been getting torn apart by corners recently. Stephon Gilmore in the first game, Patrick Surtain in the last game. So please, AJ Boye, also good. Jalen Mills, Nickel Roby Coleman, we cut him as well. What is going on? We're basically playing the Texans that we cut. Wow. Eddie Jackson, good safety, and then Jaquan Brisker, strong safety. So there is the Chicago Bears roster. Hey, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this game. Let's travel to Soldier Field. God, this is the one, guys. We need this so bad. I changed a couple things. I put the accelerated clock on 20 minutes. Or I'm sorry, 20 minutes. Wow, that would be strange. I put the accelerated clock on 20 seconds. I'm trying to keep these episodes under an hour, but man, is it hard. I hate cutting stuff out. So hopefully that'll help speed the game up. But here we go. Live from Soldier Field, there is Mr. Newton. Let's recover from this 0-1 start. Alex Collins been playing well. Justin Fields, Ohio State Buckeye, looking to make a statement. Will it be through the air? Will it be on the ground? Who knows? We're going to find out. Let's go to Chicago. So we will get the ball to start things off here. JoJo Natson will field the first kick, and what's going to happen here in week 3? We don't want to start the season going down 0-3. Don't know the stats of teams that start out 0-3, but I'm sure it's not very good. So here comes Cam trotting his boys out to the field. He's had a pretty decent start to the season, all things considered. Touchdown to interception ratio is not good, but he's third in the league in passing yards at 667. Not sure that anybody saw that coming, but, you know, there's some good takeaways from Cam's game so far, and I think that this is a pivotal game for him. So we'll start out in the shotgun, try to see if we can get Alex Collins going. He has had some ups and downs so far as he breaks the tackle. He had a terrible first game against Indy, but last week, as you see on the screen here, 14 rushes for 81 yards and a touchdown. So that's pretty good, and he starts off this game by picking up a gain of 6. So 2nd and 4, Cam will stay in the shotgun with Wilson and Westbrook to his right. Sanu to his left, and Cam will drop back to pass. We have a man that is MVP. Is that Bobo Wilson Jr.? That is Bo Wilson Jr. MVP so far. Got open very quickly. We saw him flash out to the middle of the field. Cam found him. That was actually a 50-50 ball, and Wilson came away with it. So defense loving it. Taco Charlton, big number 90, Willie Henry loving it. And so far, so good. We're going to come out 1st and 10 from our own 41. We'll come back into the shotgun and see if we can get this man Collins going. He is not able to get much, but does pick up a gain of about 4. So 2nd and 6 from our own 45-yard line. We're trying to drive here. We are attempting a drive here. We'll see what happens. Ricky Seals-Jones with the nice catch. And he will pick up decent yardage. Cam found him on the nice play fake. We also had Chase Allen, the rookie, getting open as well, who, if you recall, had his first career touchdown last week. So 1st and 10 into Chicago territory. Ball on the 45-yard line. Sanu being pressed here. We'll see what happens with him. I don't like what I see. We'll check down to Westbrook. Could have lobbed it to Sanu there. He was being pressed pretty tight on the left-hand side, but right now I just want to play it a little bit conservative, so we dumped it off to D.D. Westbrook for a pickup of 6. Morrow with the stop there. Nicholas Morrow, number 53. So 2nd and 4. Ball on the 39-yard line. Not sure what that was. Poor accuracy touch pass. Saw a player getting open there and tried to lob it to him, but was not a good throw. So 4th and 5. Call me aggressive, but this is, we got to go up. We got to score some opening drive touchdowns, man. We're gonna be aggressive, but that's how you win games. We have Westbrook open in the middle of the field. Number 83 makes the catch, and a good one at that for a pickup of 19. Good catch by D.D. Westbrook. And he will move the sticks. You got to be aggressive. Scared money don't make money. Not sure how that applies in this situation, but it sounds good. And I like it, so I'm saying it. 1st and 10. We're driving here. Ball on Chicago's 29-yard line as we approach 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. We're going to send Allen in motion here, and we are going to try to get Collins to bounce out or run to the outside. We'll see what happens. He has some daylight, but defenders close quickly on him. That was Roquan Smith. Again, kind of wish that he was not on this team like he is in real life, but you got to deal with what you got to deal with. So 2nd and 6. In the 26, Cam drops back to pass. And we have Seals Jones with a great catch. Great ball by Cam. We lobbed that right over the defender's head. And big number 88, Ricky Seals Jones. We hung in that pocket just long enough to get that thing released. Jaquan Brisker makes the stop, but it's too late. Ball is already on the 3-yard line. Good pass by Cam. So 1st and goal from the 3. Got to score this here, man. Got to get opening drive touchdowns. We have Westbrook on the slant. He'll catch it. D.D. Westbrook. I'm sorry. That's Mohamed Sanu. Even better. Mohamed Sanu. First touchdown of the season. Boy, did we need that. Boy, did Mohamed Sanu need that. He didn't really have a great game last week. He was decent. He had 4 catches for, I want to say 45 yards. But a big one there. And that will put the Texans on the board first. Justin Rohrwasser will kick it, and that will sneak through. So 7-0. Early quarter lead. Opening drive touchdown. We had an opening drive field goal last week, but the touchdown feels so much better. There's that kicking meter again. I don't understand what's going on with this. I really don't. Said that in every episode so far. There we go again with the kicking meter.
There we go again with the kicking meter. There we go again with the kicking meter.
Porter Gustin makes the stop. Here comes Justin Fields. Decent start to the season. 3 touchdowns, no picks. Will that change in this game? I sure hope so. So first thing we're going to do, option defense conservative. Justin Fields is going to look to tear us to shreds with his legs. No doubt about that. I'm going to do my best to make sure that doesn't happen. So 1st and 10, ball on the 32-yard line. Fields will come out with Montgomery to his left, 2 receivers to his right. That'll be a give to Montgomery, and good play, gain of 9. Good rush for Montgomery. Broke initial contact. Jeremiah Adeocho able to bring him down. So 2nd and 1 from the 42. Fields will come out single back this time. It'll be another give to Montgomery, and that is Danny Trevathan making poor tackles. Nobody can bring him down. And ultimately, he's able to pick up a big gain. And if that's what's going to be happening today, Not going to be happy. I mean, he broke multiple tackles on that. Multiple tackles. So David Montgomery having a good opening drive. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line as we approach 3 minutes to go in the half. And there's Montgomery. This time we're able to wrap him up. That's Danny Trevathan. Looks like they might give the credit to Ada Ocho, but Trevathan was in there as well. Nonetheless, we wrap up Montgomery for a loss on the play, or a no gain rather, which is just as good. 2nd and 10 from the 46. Fields coming out single back again from a weak formation. Danny Shelton, our new addition, Javon Hargrave. Get us some pressure, my friend. And there is Landon Collins in there to make the stop. So 3rd and 8. Fields will come out empty. 3 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. And we got to watch the run on plays like this, as Fields will look to take off. And there he goes, and he will slide. That's why I put contain the quarterback. Conservative. That wasn't a run-pass option. That wasn't a read option, but still. I would suspect Justin Fields to be doing that all game. And that's a terrible kick. Terrible, terrible kick. And we are able to prevent points on the Bears' opening drive. Gotta like it. Gotta like what you're seeing. You definitely don't dislike it. That is for certain. So 1st and 10, good field position. What can we do with this? That is the question. We'll come out with a little bunch, with a little tight formation from the gun here. And we have a man there. That's Sanu, it looks like. Yes. 2nd and 1, ball on the 44. This first quarter's flying by. I like this accelerated clock. I'll probably stick with this here. We'll look to feed Alex Collins the rock. He'll make a decent cut, and that's enough for 1st down yardage. So Collins starting off this game kind of similar to how he started off the last game. And he was able to get it going in that game. So hopefully we can achieve the same result here. Cam will drop back to pass. He has a man. That's the MVP, Bobo Wilson. Able to tap the toes on the sideline, point that 1st down marker forward. Don't look now, guys, but we're driving. Lovie Smith clapping it up on the sideline, saying, hey, I might still have a job after all. I sure hope so. But the MVP, number 82, Bobo Wilson, making his presence felt early in this one. We're going to audible Sanu on an out route here. Or I'm sorry, that's Seals Jones. Could have some options depending on what happens. And there is... Who is that? Number 82. Who else? With the great adjustment. We pass-led that down. That was a back shoulder throw. And you know what time it is. Bo Wilson Jr. First quarter comes to a close. Haven't been able to say this yet, but it's been dominated by the Houston Texans. 111 passing yards compared to Chicago's 0. So that is not something that we have had the luxury of saying thus far in the franchise. And I got to tell you guys, it's good to say it. I like to say it. We're going to take off with Cam and pocket collapses. I saw space in the open there. I took off to run it with Cam, and pocket just collapsed too soon. Thought we had something there, but we didn't. That's okay, though. 2nd and goal. Ball on the 11. Cam will come out single back. A bunch to his left. And we have Wilson. Is that Wilson? Oh. We had Bobo Wilson. Couldn't put enough on that pass. Looked like it was going to be good there initially, but defender was able to catch up to him pretty quick. So 3rd and goal, big play here. Going up 14 to nothing would be huge. I mean, 10-0 if we even get that would be good too. But 14 to nothing would just be huge. And probably not going to get it. We are not. Stopped at the 3. Bobo Wilson Jr. again, though. 5 catches already. I think we might have. Oh, I just saw it. Yes, I did just see it.
But I can't believe I let you slip. I think about it 7 days a week, and this just can't be how it's supposed to end up. It's not enough, and maybe time will make you fade, but I don't know if I'm ready to just let you go away.
We had D.D. Westbrook open in the middle, and I just missed him. So we're going to go for 3. I was aggressive last time, and, you know, I'm going to look to stay aggressive, but at the same time, I'm not going to pass up points. That's not going to happen, as we almost did there. Not a good kick by Rohrwasser. But nonetheless, that will make your opening score 10-0. Best start we've had so far. Got to figure out these kicks, though, man. I don't know what it is. There's a good one. Every time I say that, every time I say I don't know what it is, then it's a good kick. So maybe that's the secret. For every kick, I need to say I don't know what it is. So Justin Field and the Bears looking to bear down. Darnell Mooney trots out there with them. And Justin Fields hasn't been able to put anything together yet. It's been all Montgomery. So he'll come out with a spread shotgun formation, and it's Montgomery again. He'll pick up decent yardage, about 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 now. Justin will come out empty. Got to watch the run again. That is not out of the realm of possibilities. And he will drop back, and he does look to move. And Porter Gustin, yeah, that's what I'm worried about, man. Justin Fields has some moves. He has some jets, and it's really tough, you know, if you got defensive ends or linebackers closing in on him. He's gonna make men miss. I mean, there's no doubt about that. So Javelin Guidry makes the stop on that one. Fields able to pick up a big gain and bring the ball close to midfield. So we will look to send a little bit of pressure Field and Montgomery's way. It will be a pass. And that will be a catch by Cole Kmet, the tight end. 2-year pro from Notre Dame. He looks to have some pretty good upside to him, some pretty good potential. I think if he was on a different team other than Chicago, he may have developed a little bit faster, but there's another good pass from Fields. It's Cole Kmet again. Landon Collins on the stop. So Fields putting it together a little bit more on this drive. 2 for 2. Both passes to Cole Kmet, and now Chicago's moving. So 1st and 10, Chicago's threatening here. Fields will drop back to pass, and that will be a good one. And that is a touchdown. Dante Pettis, 4-year player from Washington, is able to trim into this lead of ours, and Justin Fields made that drive look pretty effortless. You know, it's the same story. Same story. We're getting carved up in the middle. I think I've seen 3 touchdown passes look exactly the same as that. Nobody in the middle. They caught it right on the A. Right on the A of where you see Bears in the end zone. I've seen at least 3 times now in these 3 games that we've played so far that defender scores a touchdown in that same area. So I do think that we're probably going to target some defenders in this draft. I think that we have to. So Bobo Wilson, the MVP of our season, one half of the Clown Brothers, having a good start. Hasn't found the end zone yet. See if we can change that. So 1st and 10 from our 22. We'll come out shotgun. We'll get Collins on a little inside zone play, and he has some space. Collins with daylight able to pick up a gain of 11. And we will look to build to sustain some of this momentum that Mr. Collins was able to establish last game at Mile High. 1st and 10 here. We're going to come out single back and stick with Collins. We're going to flip the play. Sometimes I like to try to catch him off guard here. We're going to flip the play, and we're also going to run away from where we just flipped it. So, not sure if that's a good decision. It's not. Tried to get a little creative on him there, and didn't really work too well. But it's okay. Sometimes you got to do stuff like that. So 1st and 10, ball on our 31 as we approach 3 minutes to go until halftime. I like Westbrook on a slant here, possibly. He might be able to also free up Seals-Jones, possibly. But there is not enough time. Roquan Smith getting in there to make the stop. And, yeah. Maybe offensive line is also. I think we're just going to need everything to be a target in this upcoming draft. We have holes all over the place on this team, and don't really know where we're going to look. But so 3rd and 17, big play here. If we can convert this and keep this drive going, that will be huge. We have Sanu open. He will make the catch. Mohamed Sanu, number 16. We needed 17 on the play, and he picks up about 18 or 19 to move the chains. That is huge. Huge, huge, huge. Whatever happens in this game, we're going to look back to this play. Mark my words. As Jordan Evans on the sideline loving it. Lovie Smith loving it as well. But that is huge, man. Huge. Chicago is just starting to get some momentum established, and you don't want to give the ball back to a team that has momentum established. All right, so 1st and 10. Ball very close to midfield here. And we have Collins trying to get free on the block, but he could not. We'll get sacked again. Nobody getting open down the field. I didn't see anything that I liked on that play, and just wanted to play it safe. So 3rd and 17. Got to think they're expecting the run here. We're going to see if we can catch him napping. Probably looking for the run. And we do have Seals-Jones, and he is open. Ricky Seals-Jones, I can think of about 3 times so far in this series that he has made that exact same catch on the left sideline. That is Ricky Seals-Jones territory, man. The Bears, I'm assuming, probably suspected us to run it. So we went ahead and play faked it. And Ricky Seals-Jones taking early chances in this game, but you know what? Good teams in this league, they take chances, they convert those chances. Screen pass to Collins to get things going. He'll turn on the Jets, pick up a gain of about 7, 8 they say. I don't want to give Chicago too much time, assuming that we score here. We haven't scored here yet, but assuming that we do. Don't want to give Chicago too much time. And we have Wilson getting open, and that was nearly picked. Wow. Nearly picked by, I think that was Nickel Roby-Coleman. How terrible would that have been? We cut him on episode 1. Nonetheless, clock winding down here. We have Bobo open. Nice catch. Oh, no, he's not able to hang on. Not able to hang on. I was getting ready to say what a catch from Wilson, but ultimately he was not able to haul that ball in. But still a good play. I think that we're going to try to catch him on the draw here. I don't know if that's the best decision in the world, but I feel like we can get 2 on the draw. It's going to be close, and no, Collins! Oh, we're going for it. I don't care. We have to, right? We're 0-2 to start the season. We're not going to win. Not going to win games by missing opportunities like that. This could be a terrible decision, but only 20 seconds left. I don't think it's that terrible of a decision. But we have Chase Allen getting open. The rookie from Iowa State will move the chains. Had a big game last week against Denver. Had that touchdown to the back corner of the end zone. Also had another catch. And we are able to move the sticks by being aggressive. What you got to do? It's what you got to do. So, 1st and 10 from the 15. Where do we go here? I think we have Collins. If we can get it over the defender's head, and he's not able to hang on. Oh, no. We had him. We had Collins. We had him open, and middle linebacker was able to catch up and break that up. So 2nd and 10 here. We only have one timeout left. We got to be smart. And we have Westbrook. D.D. Westbrook. Can he hold on? He can! Meek Mill, number 83. Making a huge catch in the middle of the end zone. D.D. Westbrook. And what a laser by Cam. Boy, do we need that. I've said that so many times in this series. Boy, do we need that. But, I mean, right? Boy, do we need that. Wow. So, 17-7 will be your score with only 6 seconds left. I have something on my mind right now that if you watched last episode, you know what it is. If you didn't, watch it. Link will be at the end of the video. If you know, you know. And 6 seconds is a lot of time. That's all I'm going to say. 6 seconds is a lot of time. All right. Chicago will come out in the kneel formation. Hey, don't do it. What are they going to do? A fake kneel? I wouldn't be surprised, but nah, Justin Fields will be content to bring this thing into the locker room. And how about that? 17-7 start. We've been aggressive. We've made some potentially questionable decisions, but you know what? They've paid off in this game, and we have been able to convert in some spots where, had we not converted, scoreboard could look way different. Hey, really quick, guys, if you guys are liking this series so far, if you guys are liking this content so far, consider subscribing to the channel, whether this is your first video that you're watching or whether you've watched all the episodes thus far. Consider subscribing, consider liking these videos. It's going to help my growth a ton so I can pump out content like this on a daily basis. I'm having a great time with this series so far. I hope that you guys are too. How about this game so far? We lead at 17-7 going into halftime. Season hasn't really gotten off to a great start, but could this be the turning point that these Cupcake Houston Texans need? We're going to find out. Let's go ahead and get back to the second half. 17-7. We haven't seen a lead since 10-7 in Denver, I think, in the first quarter. So 17-7 is your score as we get things kicked off here in the second half. What will happen? Fields will come out spread formation. Montgomery to his left. That will be a give to Montgomery. And Danny Trevathan not able to wrap him up. Big hit, though, by Landon Collins. But Danny Trevathan, man, he's our best player. Third best player, I'll say. Jackrabbit Jenkins and Landon Collins are our highest overall. But Danny Trevathan, I was pretty excited when I picked him up. He was one of the bright spots, I would say, of this very dismal roster, but he's missed some tackles. Not just in this game either. He's missed some tackles, I think, in every game. So he's not really impressing me so far. Fields will come out, another gain to Montgomery, and there's a good tackle by Danny. Right on cue, he must have heard me. I also mashed the X button like I had crack fingers on that play. So Fields will come out in the I formation, probably looking to give it to Montgomery, and he will. And that is another missed tackle by Trevathan. All right, 3rd and 3, big stop here. We can really use this. That'll be a give to Montgomery, and we're not able to bring him down. Oh, did not see that coming as Laramie Tunsil shaking up on the play. Javelin Guidry wraps him up. So 2nd and 3. Need a big stop here. Ball on the 11-yard line. Gotta watch. There's the Keneal Harry. Oh, the middle of that field, man. That is every time where we get carved up. We're getting carved up like a freaking Thanksgiving turkey on that. Thanksgiving, not too far away. It's November 11th as I record this video. Not sure why that's relevant, but I said it anyways. All right, ball on the 1-yard line. Fields will come out shotgun. I mean, this is, in my opinion, undefendable play, and that is, wow, didn't expect that. The little flip to N'Keal Harry. We actually had some pressure in the backfield. Dick LeCounte was back there, but N'Keal Harry got the little touch pass, the little flick from Justin Fields, and he brings it into the end zone. So Chicago keeping this thing tight here. 17-14 pending your extra point. JoJo Natson will receive the kickoff, and he will take it nowhere. Very difficult to return kicks in Madden 23. If you're watching this video and you're an avid Madden player, comment down below if you've returned a kickoff for a touchdown. In Madden 23, I think that I've only returned one. So 1st and 10 from the 48. Gonna get this off quickly to Collins. I saw him get open right away on the flat. I do not think we've utilized Collins out of the backfield enough. I don't think that I've really been, he hasn't been my second, my third read. So I want to see if I see him get open initially, we're going to try to get him involved a little bit more. So 2nd and 4 from the 42-yard line. We're driving here again. We're going to send Sanu out on a streak. And looks like we have Seals-Jones open. That's a terrible pass by Cam. We had Seals-Jones wide open. Wide open on that one. Cam threw a bad pass. I know I've said that multiple times in this series, that Cam threw a bad pass, but he did. But we have D.D. Westbrook. Did he make that catch? Wow, tremendous catch by D.D. Westbrook. Ill-advised throw by me. Let's watch this again. I don't know what I was looking at. Threw it right into double coverage, and it looked like Chicago had that one. I thought for a moment that they had that one picked off, but not the case. So we'll come out here 1st and 10 from the 38. We have Sanu open. Bad pass by Cam. He was open. Errant pass by Cam. So 2nd and 10. We're going to look to hit him with a little bit of play action here. Not quite in comfortable field goal range for Justin Rohrwasser, so I'd like to get a little closer. And we have Sanu breaking, and that is just a terrible pass. We got hit as we threw it. Jaquan Brisker. It wasn't a terrible pass, actually. It was a good pass, but we got hit as we threw it. We had Sanu getting open there at the end. But Cam got hit as he tossed the ball, and that will be our first interception of the game. That's a killer. That's a killer, not gonna lie. So Chicago will take over with good field position on their own 36. As Fields will come out empty. We're going to just keep Porter Gustin here because Fields may look to roll out. He does. And that was almost a pick by Jackrabbit. Oh, how huge that would have been. Picks it off, but it was on the sideline. So 2nd and 10. Fields will come out shotgun again. That will be a pass to Montgomery as he just shoves defenders aside. Says, give me your treats. This is my turf. You're in Soldier Field. You ain't no soldier. I don't think he actually said that. Actually, I'm highly confident that he said nothing of the sort, but it's what I said. So make believe David Montgomery said that. All right. So 1st and 10, ball on the 46-yard line. Fields will come out with Montgomery to his left from the shotgun. He'll send a man in motion. And that should be a give. No, it's a fake to Montgomery. Bad pass by Fields. He had a man getting open there at the end, and it's not a good throw. So Fields content to stay in this shotgun spread formation here. He has Montgomery streaking, and there's the open part of the field again. Dante Pettis having himself a good game. That middle of the field, I can't figure it out. Our defense is terrible. I know that. But it's like, nobody's there. I'm going to back our guys up. Backing our guys up 15 yards. Not sure if that's a smart thing to do, but I'm just sick of seeing catches made at that part of the field, man. Don't like this at all. Fields will send a man in motion. He'll come out shotgun. That'll be a weird looking screen, but our players just got pancaked. Wow. Oh my, I have to run that back. Our corners just got pancaked. I mean, it looked like me drunk at Denny's at 3 o'clock in the morning ordering a Grand Slam breakfast. There was just pancakes all over the field. And that is not what I wanted to see. Can't run it back now, it's too late. I don't want to see that again anyways. But man, our players just got leveled. Something tells me that Dick LeCounte was in the mix there. So Chicago with its first lead of the game, coming with 1 second to go in the third. Interceptions, man. We had a good drive going. We had a good drive going on that last drive, and the interception stifled it. I don't think it was really a bad pass. You know, Jaquan Brisker came away with it, but the only reason that we really got sacked was because the only reason that it was a pick, really, was because Cam got hit there as he released it. So Collins will come out to start. Good run, gain of about 6. 10 for 33. I thought he was doing much better earlier in this game, but since the first quarter, he's really hasn't done much. So 2nd and 4 from the 27-yard line. We have Wilson, our MVP, open, number 82, making a statement. Remember, he had that amazing first game against Indy. Decent game last week, too. Wasn't anything crazy. This game, he's making a statement. So 1st and 10, ball on the 34. I'm going to put Chase Allen on a streak, depending on if he gets early separation. And he does, and that's a catch. Rookie from Ohio State. I read it like a book. Get your bifocals on, CJ. That was a good read. And Chase Allen, we put him on a streak, and he comes down with it. Chase Allen, man, he hasn't had many plays this game, but I'll tell you, catches he has had have been huge. Nearly all of them. So 1st and 10, we'll come out I for him, see if we can get Collins going here. Not really. Gain of about 3. 3rd down and 2. You have to figure we've been aggressive all game so far. This could be 4th down territory. We'll do a draw to Collins, and he will get it barely by the skin of his teeth. But he gets it nonetheless. 1st and 10. Blackson makes the tackle. It's a little dicey there at first, but we are able to come down with it. Angelo Blackson almost got us in the backfield, but Collins is able to slip away. So 1st and 10. This is huge for us. You gotta figure, field goal here is not what you want. We gotta put up 6. Game getting close to being over. We have Sanu open. He'll make the catch. Not able to get to the end zone, but he will bring it down to the 2-yard line. Mohamed Sanu having a much better game than he did last week. Not sure what he's at for yards so far, but I can recall some big catches from him. That will put us down to the 3-yard line. Jaquan Brisker, touchdown saving tackle. So 2 yards to go. We have all 3 downs to work with. Not going to do anything crazy here. Let's just see if we can pound this rock in. And we will. Alex Collins. Touchdown, his 4th of the season. And that one coming at a big time. Go ahead and pose for the camera. Not sure if anybody's going to want our autographs this year, but if you make the team next year and Cupcake McGee turns this into a Super Bowl franchise, your autograph might be worth some money. Trevin Gibson had us in the backfield, but Collins just kept the legs churning. This is really game time. Other than that first drive, you know, we were able to stop him on that first drive. We had the one drive that they missed the field goal, but aside from that, I mean, Fields has just been moving the ball at will. And that'll be a bad throw out of bounds to Cole Kmet. Yeah, for the most part, they've been able to do what they want so far. Not a huge fan of that. So Fields will come out with Montgomery, and Javon Hargrave can't bring him down initially, but does get back to him on the second effort. But it looked like for a moment there that Montgomery was going to slip away, but not to be. We got him. This is a huge third down here. Third down and 8. Fields will come out empty. Got to watch the run. Not going to get it, but it's the middle of the field. And that is Velus Jones, rookie from Tennessee, their 4th string receiver, making his first reception of the game, and it sure does come at a good time. Sweaty palms time here in Soldier Field. Sweaty palms time. Fields will come out, dropping back in shotgun, and that was nearly a pick by who else? Jordan Evans. He had our lone pick last week. He had our lone sack in week 1. Almost came away with that one, but not able to secure the pigskin. God, would that have been huge. That would have been huge. Ginormous. Be another run to Montgomery, and we're able to wrap him up. That looks like it was Jordan Evans. Danny Trevathan there on the stop as well. So 3rd and 9. Just now starting to have an answer for David Montgomery. Better late than never, I guess. But there's still a lot of time, and we got to come up. Someone's got to make a play here. Someone's got to make a play here. But they just got to. They got to. And Fields will take off. He has space. No, not Justin. Oh, Justin Fields. The one time I don't keep somebody in drop back mode, you know, like an end or a linebacker. I was laser focused downfield, and that's the first time that Fields has really burnt us with his legs. And that sounds extremely painful saying that out loud. So 1st and 10, ball on the 16 as we get very close to the 2-minute warning. Montgomery swallowed up for only a gain of 2. So 1st and goal, Fields will come out, no receivers. 4 yards to go until the end zone, and that will be a give to Montgomery, and he'll sneak his way through. David Montgomery dances his way on to the end zone. Good drive by Chicago. We had a couple opportunities. We had some big 3rd and longs. Jordan Evans almost with an interception, not able to come down with it. So that was just a good long drive. So we have 1minute 55 seconds to work with, all of our timeouts, and we're going to be down by 4. We're going to need a touchdown. So 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Let's see if we can get a little screen going to Alex Collins here. Nope. He's going to be wrestled in the backfield. Not a good play. Loss of 4. Angelo Blackson able to bring us down. So 2nd and 14. Not really loving this formation that we're in. It looks like Chicago's sending pressure. But we do have a man, and that's Seals-Jones. He drops it. Ricky Seals-Jones not able to come down with it. So 3rd and 14, quite possibly the ball game here. 1minute and 13 seconds left. And we have our MVP, Bobo. He drops it! No! Bobo! Oh! So 4th and 14. This is, if it wasn't the ball game before, it is most certainly the ball game now. There is Seals-Jones. You got to catch that huge catch by Ricky Seals-Jones. Let's go! Making some big catches in this game and keeping this thing alive. Ricky Seals-Jones just saved our game. No doubt about it. He's like a memory card. He just saved our game. 45 seconds to go. 1st and 10 from the 34. This is what it's all about here, guys. Cam will step up. Cam has space. Cam will slide. Huge pickup by Cam. Able to take the ball nearly to midfield. I didn't like anything on that play. I saw that we had some space in the middle of the field. And Cam, not as quick as he once was, but he was quick enough on that play. Had exactly what he needed. So 1st and 10, ball at Chicago's 38-yard line. Let's put up our shut-up time now, guys. What are we going to do here? We have Ricky Seals-Jones open. No one's guarding him, and Cam missed him under pressure. 2nd and 10, ball at midfield on the 25-yard line. This is it right here. We got to make some moves. And we have Westbrook open. He'll make the catch. Meek Mill, get out of bounds. He does. Good job, brother. We needed that, kind sir. Go ahead and shimmy your way on. You deserve it. If you can't tell, I'm hyped. 18 seconds. Ball on the 17. This is what dreams are made of. This is what dreams are made of right here. It's time, my friends. It's time. 18 seconds to go. We need a touchdown. Field goal will do us nothing. We have Westbrook again open. He'll make the catch, taking it close to the end zone, all the way down to the 4-yard line. 12 seconds to go. We have one timeout. Nope. If I call it, oh my God. I almost didn't call that. I pressed the middle button on the PS5 controller, but I almost didn't call that. We have 2 timeouts left. We are going to run the ball out of shotgun with Alex Collins. We have 2 timeouts left. I feel confident that we can pick up 4 yards. Actually, they are showing... why would you give me that look? I want to audible to Westbrook. But at the same time, I don't. Because I know what can happen. We're going to stay true to our form. Collins gets it. He is close to the end zone, but stuffed on the 1-yard line. We call our final timeout. Oh, Collins couldn't keep it pushing. He couldn't keep the legs going. Now, what do we do here? What do we do here? That is the question. 2nd and goal, 4 seconds left. We can't run the ball. We cannot run the ball, because if we don't get it, that's game. We're going to drop back to pass. We have Sanu. It's a catch. Touchdown, Texans! Touchdown, Texans. Muhammad Sanu Sr. I know I've ran that Y stick several times when we're at the 1-yard line or the 2-yard line, but you know what? The game is on the line. Victory is within grasp. We're 0-2. I'm not taking any chances. Now, there is 1 second left. I mean, Madden gods, there's 1 second left. But wow, I'm sweating bullets over here, guys. I'm having a very good time. Very good time. I am just giddy over here. Terrible kick. Who cares? Just tackle him. Just tackle him. That will be your ball game. Houston Texans get their first dub of the season. Wasn't always pretty. But at the end of the day, this game comes down to 4th down scenarios. There was at least 3 times that we had 4th down. We decided to go for it for various reasons, and we converted. And at the end of the day, you gotta spend money to make money. Again, don't know how that's relevant. It's not, but it sounds really, really good. You gotta take chances to come away with W's. Good NFL teams do just that, my friends. So we will get our first win of the season. Boy, that feels good. Cam Newton with 348 passing yards, 41 attempts, 3 touchdowns to 1 pick. So best ratio he's had all game. Justin Fields, though, didn't throw the ball a lot, but when he did, he was efficient. 144 yards, 3 touchdowns, 76% completion rating, no interceptions. David Montgomery, Iowa State, just like our boy Chase Allen. 127 yards on the ground, averages 6 yards per carry. He tore us to shreds. Justin Fields had a couple big ones. Alex Collins never really got it going. He did have that key touchdown. And we look at receiving. Bobo Wilson, 8 for 80, continues to impress. D.D. Westbrook, 6 for 79, his second touchdown grab of the season. And Mohamed Sanu, 5 for 63, but 2 touchdowns and 2 huge ones. 2 huge touchdowns. As Chicago didn't really have anybody with crazy receiving yards, but defensively we continue to struggle. I mean, Chicago had a lot of tackles. We had no sacks. We had no picks. We have no hope. But all in all, we have the best stat of the game, the most important stat, and that is the W. I tried to say something super epic there and nothing came. So at the end of the day, it's a W. Doesn't matter how pretty it is. Doesn't matter how you get it. Doesn't matter what happens along the way. We get our first win. And that is just going to take so much weight off of our shoulders. Next week we'll be at home against the Next week we'll be at home against the LA Chargers. Justin Herbert, he's probably going to have himself a field day. But I'll tell you who did not have a field day today. That's Justin Fields. He played well, but he did not come away with the victory. So the first win's in the books. Next week, we're going to look at some players who are ready to negotiate, going to see what type of contracts they're looking for and who we really just want to bring back. There's not a lot of players that I'm really sold on so far. So we're going to look at who wants to negotiate. We are going to get a little bit more in-depth with scouting. I'm going to look at some more positions, probably guards, probably tackles, some offensive linemen. But that was fun, guys. I'm pumped. I'm just going to be up all night tonight. I'm probably not going to go to sleep. Make sure you tune in next time. We're going to be taking on the Chargers. If you like this video, keep coming back for more. Here's a link to the playlist if you missed any episodes. Here's a link to my channel. I had a great time today. As always, I'll catch you next time. Peace.